Dave Paris, Director of Mambo Theater.
And I'm Ava Apple, Director of the Latin Symbolics. And these are two of my team members that will be assisting us on this video, Junior and Emily.
To get started, make sure you're thoroughly warmed up and stretched out. Make sure what you're wearing is very smooth so that way she can go right around you in all these lifts.
Ladies, make sure that you take off any watches, large earrings, or necklaces. Make sure you're wearing a long sleeve bodysuit, preferably something smooth. And when you're learning these lifts and dips, practice in some dance sneakers or jazz shoes. Save the high heels for once you've mastered the moves.
For each one of these moves, you want to make sure you have a spotter. A spotter is somebody nearby, just in case something goes wrong, will catch the lady. Maybe even the guy sometimes. You want to be squatted down, arms right out in front. If you don't have a spotter, you want to practice in a pool, or if you can't get anything else, at least a mat.
Should we get started?
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to talk first about what the lady is going to be doing. Ladies, you're going to have your weight on your right, your arms will be overhead, and you're going to kick up your left leg. The leader is then going to be giving you a little push with that left leg. You'll be bringing it into a parallel passe, and you'll be making a single turn. As you finish that turn, your arms will drop down to hook on to the leader, and you'll be dropping down either into a lunge or into a split.
Okay. Now let's talk about what the leaders are going to be doing. I'll show it with my follower. Left hand is going to go to her upper back, okay, holding it steady. When she kicks up her leg, I'm going to catch it at the ankle, okay, palm facing up. I'm going to give it a slight push out and down, okay, like this. Okay, I'm going to catch with my right arm, then I'm going to lunge to my left foot, keeping this up, okay, keep your chest up, okay. As I bring her up, I'm going to switch the weight to my right and send her up.
Now we're going to show that on a profile. So again, I kick up, he gives me a little push, catches me, my arms hook around him, and we can drop down to our lunge.
We start this move with the left hand to her right hand. She's going to break back, 2 outward turns. Here, you're going to present your right hand, palm facing up, and you're going to grab her wrist. She's going to grab your wrist at the same time, and this is going to provide a very secure hold.
Ladies, at this point, you'll be taking a fan kick with your right leg, dropping behind, and pulling away on a profile. You can be either looking at your partner or looking out, and your arm will be up.
Yeah. So she's going to lean away. If you don't do anything, watch what happens. Yeah, you're going to fall in that direction. So you need to do something. This is what you're going to do. You're going to lean back the opposite way with your chest. So this way, she's going to go down. You're going to lean back this way. Here, we're centered. Here, we're not. So pull back from the upper part. Yeah? She doesn't like that if she falls down. Make sure, one of the common mistakes is some people try to pull from here. If you pull from your hips, yeah, she's still going to fall away. So you want to keep your body nice and tight and upright. Yeah? Okay. Footwork. To lead this, you want to think of this floor in a circle, and as she goes around one part of the circle, you're going to go around the other. So you're going to lead this coming here. Your feet, your right foot's going to take a small step, and your left foot's going to take a big step. And you're going to paddle around just like that. As she goes on one side, you're going on the other. And when you're ready to come up, you're going to lift your right arm with your body and spin around.
And ladies, when you feel that the leader is lifting up, you're going to be transferring your weight from your left to your right and spinning out.
Shall we try it?
Sure.
All right.
And now for the breakdown. Let's talk about the handhold first. Okay? Handhold is palm to palm. You're going to give her a steady push, not pushing too much or pulling. Okay? Has to be steady so she could be balanced. As you do that, it's going to indicate her to kick up her leg. You're going to bring it forward, catch her with your right, keep it steady. She's going to be pressing down as you're pushing up.
Ladies, what we're doing is this. We're stepping back on our right, kicking up the left, taking a small jump on the left, and sliding forward into a half split position. We'll show that to you. Up, hop, connect.
Okay? And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to practice the drop. Bring her in close position. Okay? Make sure you're pushing up as she's pressing down, extending her arm here.
Ladies, we are pushing down with the left. Make sure you don't collapse and don't lean forward. We're actually going to be leaning slightly back as we drop into our half split.
Okay, leaders got to make sure that they hold their frame. Okay? Got to be ready because they're going to drop quick.
Ready, and.
Okay? Now let's talk about the leader's footwork. Okay? What the leader's basically going to do is plie on this foot, slight hop, switching the weight to their right leg. Okay?
Ladies, there's two ways that we can come out of the slide. As we're in our half split position and the leader is bringing us up, we can either transfer our weight onto that right foot and then take our turn out, or we can keep that right leg pointed and we won't be putting it down. We'll be keeping it pointed and stepping across with the left and then taking our turn out.
Okay? Now leaders, as they do that, you're going to be giving them a turn. Okay? You're going to release the right, follow through with the left, give them a single turn. Okay? And that's it. Okay? And we'll show it to you now. And we're out.
Here's one way you can combine the ronde drop with the slide. She's going to break back, 2 turns, ronde drop. She comes up and prepares immediately for the slide.
And now for the breakdown. Okay, we'll first start off with the follower on the floor. She's going to lay on her stomach. Okay, the hold is right to right, holding at the wrist. My left hand is going to go for her right ankle. Okay, we're going to turn around slowly, slowly gaining speed. She's going to arch her back as we do this. Okay, let me show you. Okay. And you want to put her down, slowly put her down on her stomach. She'll get into a pose. Okay, now let's talk about the entrance. Okay, before we do that, to practice this move, you might want to get some mats or go to the park or get a few spotters, because it's very scary for the follower at first, because she's falling straight forward. Okay, now the entrance. Okay, first off, you're going to grab at the wrist. Okay, then you're going to grab at the ankle. Okay, make sure you look, because you don't want to miss this, because she could fall straight forward. Okay, and also she's leaning this way. That means you have to lean this way to counter the balance. That's very important. Okay, now let's try this move. They're going to show you how to do it slowly. Okay. Counter the balance. Counter the balance. Okay, bring it down. And that's the flying squirrel.
For the Empire, we have a group effort. Both Emily and Junior, they'll be demonstrating as I teach you what to do. Here we go. Let's talk first about the setup. Guys, you're gonna bring your right foot forward and bend on that right knee. You're gonna have your arms in front, ready to catch your waist. Ladies, you're gonna come in, head to one side on the hip. Both hands are on that thigh. Okay, guys, you'll be reaching over, about to grab her waist, and when she kicks up, you'll be using that momentum to carry her to your shoulder. All right, let's talk about how to set it up. First, we'll start with the hand. She's gonna kick up, and this time roll in, and this time she's gonna have a lot of momentum. With the momentum, she's gonna bring the right leg up, and then follow with the left leg. Great. So ladies, make sure there's one leg after another, and not both legs at once, because then it'll be too much force, and then you'll be flying one direction. Also make sure that you do this really, really slow first, because the more control you have, the better it's gonna look when you're done. Okay, now let's take a look at the same move, except you're gonna bring her a little bit up and then a little bit down, about halfway. And back down. All right, now that's perfect technique. If you don't feel control doing that, I don't want you to go any further. Make sure you have enough control just as she's coming up here, because the next part is she's gonna come all the way up. All right, let's talk about that. For the guys, you're gonna bring her up, you're gonna slide your hands to her armpits. The right hand is gonna go on her left armpit, left hand on her right armpit. You wanna be really close into her armpits. And ladies, you also wanna make sure you're pressing down, like all lifts. The more you press down, the higher you're gonna go. If you don't, you're gonna sink, and you're gonna become very heavy. All right, so once you have her up, guys, you're gonna press up, make sure your arms are extended, and then you can spin. Let's take a look. And spin. And slow down. Bring her down and spin her up. And that's the umpire. For the chair, guys, you become a chair for the ladies. You're gonna come down low, your right hand is gonna scoop underneath her, your right hand is gonna be on her left hip. You're gonna keep her elbow out. Here you wanna move her to your neck so she's nice and secure. She wants to sit in a nice nestling spot right there. Your left hand is gonna get her armpit, and like all holds, you want her nice and close to the body. At that point, you're gonna push up with the legs and turn once or as many times as you like. When you're done, you're gonna bring the right hand around, catch her legs, left hand's gonna catch her waist, and she's gonna fall into a cradle. Keep it close to the body, turn as many times as you would like, and let her come on out.
Ladies, what we're doing is we're going to be taking 2 steps in towards our partner, right and then left. We're going to be lifting up our right leg, sitting onto the gentleman's shoulder. Our chest, we need to keep that up. We're going to be pushing down with our shoulder and our arm. Don't lean forward. Make sure you sit up fairly straight. If you lean forward, it's just going to be very heavy for the leader.
Take a look at that from both angles. Here, you'll notice I have her right by the side, left hand underneath. She's nice and secure. I'll turn her, bring the left hand around, let her pull right to the front, and bring her to the side. From the other side. And right to my neck, around, and to the side. This combination is one of those spectacular moves that look great, but require a lot of technique. So here it is. You're gonna start with the chair. From the chair, you wanna press up into her armpit. It's gonna tell her to lean a little bit to your left side. At that point, she's gonna lift her leg. You're gonna come out round and underneath, thumb on one side, fingers on the other. Push with your palms, legs first, finish with the arm, and she's gonna be pressed up above your head. She's then gonna bring her right leg to her left leg, squeezing really tight with her abs, and she'll be in a nice straight line over your head. At that point, make sure your right and left are a little in front of you, because you don't wanna be too far behind. It can be a little dangerous there. Spin as many times as you would like, bring her back, cross the neck, release his hand, right hand pushes her straight into the fish, and bring her out to the side. Let's show you from the front view. Here we go. She goes into the chair. You want to press up here, come underneath. At that point, you're going to press up. Notice I'm in full extension. At that point, she's going to bring that leg up to the other side, hold her a little bit in front, and she's keeping the right hip in. If she keeps the right hip in, it looks really, really nice. Otherwise, it's hard on the wrist. Bring her back behind the neck, release his hand to the front fish and to the side. Now, it looks easy, but this is something that you want to practice with spotters, both in the front and in the back, because when you're overhead, if you're not used to that, you want somebody on both sides. Let's take a look from the back view. And to the chair, push up. She's going to bring that leg up and press. And she's going to go all the way up. Yeah, that looks great. To the front. Fish. And there you have a spectacular combination. We want to thank you for watching our video. We want to encourage you to practice, and we look forward to seeing you on the dance floor.
And in the air.